Lock-in time. When the light dissipated, Royal Fortune awakened in bed. Am I awake? Commander? She shot up, nearly sending Terminal flying in the process. However, nobody else was there. No dear, huh? Damn shame. Who knows when I'll see you again. After that complaint, she slapped herself in the cheeks a few times. Cheer up, you twit! At least the commander sent you back with Terminal. You're exploring the metallic cave in the lighthouse today. Treasures abound, and they will be mind-blowing. While she gathered personnel and prepared for the day's adventure, a commotion happened to break out at the main island's gathering place. Yesterday's sudden crisis led to an impressive display of teamwork among the Isle's fleets. However, the coming of a new day made them restless and rowdy once again. Fights broke out over patrol controls, distrust over the Nebula Guardians in the Church of the Goddess, and perceived unfairness in resource allocation. Fortunately, Queen Anne's revenge was well prepared for this. She resolved these issues swiftly, armed with overwhelming support from various fleets. She established a set of provisional regulations for Isla de Libertad. Once all was settled, she left them and set sail for Isla Segunda, with Tempesta and the Church of the Goddess fleets in search of the day's treasure. Sorry. Sheer rock cliffs towered 100 meters tall, forming a natural barrier around the second island. However, the treasure map opened the way for the welcome explorers, revealing its secrets. The island's interior was ancient ruins, and the rock walls were a mere facade that concealed them. Labyrinthine passages stretched in all directions, even to cliff tops above and the depths below. The estimated half of White Queen Anne's revenge had dubbed this place the Metallic Cave. Following preliminary investigation of the area above, we managed to find some valuable supplies. This is where I found the star map on the invitation, the resident star charts. After I discovered these items resembling entry tickets that I thought to send the invitation. Huh? They came from the ancient temple on the main island. Well, you were wrong. My theory is that this cave was used as a warehouse. Unfortunately, even I don't know if it conceals any hidden rooms like the ancient temple. It's a job for the Church's secret arts. Ha! Don't even bother. I have a more efficient solution. Terminal, scan the cave structure and discover any hidden passages for us. Even better, generate a map. Orders received. Scan the structure of the immediate area. All the database detected. Accessing. Reading stored data. Data analysis complete. Displaying the facility layout of Compiler's Fortress 3's Central Corridor, Section T02. Officer of Royal Fortune, watching Slackjawed Surprise, this area of the map was projected in midair. And you draw a map last time you came here? Let's compare them for differences. While comparing the two maps, the group discovered several differences between them. With Terminal's help, they took a quick tour of all the hidden rooms. They found veritable troves of ancient relics, so their uses were unclear at best. The greatest rewards, however, were a bounty of high-quality ancient alloys and ancient crystals. Objects that could power the Policy's walls, Temple of the Goddess, and virtually all of the ancient ruined sites in Isla de Libertad. And though by accident, they often managed to deploy the massive cannons hidden in the rock walls, bolstering the island's defenses. However, the goddess-level relic that Ganji Sawai spoke of was nowhere to be found. This left us one final place to be searched. Later that night, after an exhausting day of searching the metallic cave, Royal Fortune took her wooden compass in hand and drifted off to sleep, hopes high in her heart. In an endless stretch of ocean, rows of tightly packed Echo fleets stood in line. This enemy, once thought invincible, had now been forced into a desperate situation. I am a compiler. No. I am a... invaded the system and altered my memory. Who in the world are you? Up in the heavens hung a ball of light that glowed even brighter than the sun. Inside the light were practically countless giant eyes that stared down at the threats below with cold indifference. You made the into a... As the voice's words grew Previously unintelligible, the ball of light in the sky suddenly ballooned. The world was enveloped in light. What the hell was that dream? That freaked me out! Woke up by sheer shock, Royal Fortune almost dropped her wooden compass. Well, one called herself a compiler, didn't she? But isn't the goddess a machine? What's that ball of light? It kind of reminds me of the runes the Federation uses in the Blessing for the Guardian. Most importantly, why the hell did I dream about it? Oh no. I wanted to control my fleet, sail the seven seas, go on all the adventures I wanted. Commander, please. Please protect me from getting dragons and weird stuff from ancient times. Sorry, I'm unusually congested today. Royal Fortune somehow fired herself up onto the great lighthouse on Isla Tercera. On route there, she overheard people talking about how the Naval Guardians proactively wiping out the enemy in nearby waters. This heroic sparked the fighting spirit of many of the fleets. Morale of the islands was high, despite them now being 3 days into a siege. Royal Fortune and company passed through the defensive barrier and arrived at the foot of the lighthouse. So this is the great lighthouse. What a serious aura it exudes. This is where I said she was most likely to find a mind-blowing treasure. Still don't know how to get up it, though. Our original plan was to launch me at the top of the cannon so I could lower a rope for the rest of you, but, well... That's what Skelebeasts sacked, but I never got the chance to do it. Heh, now we have Terminal. We don't need no cannon or rope. Still saying it's a Sea of Thieves ass plan. Terminal, open the door. First companion did not let them down. After just a quick scan, Terminal activated a set of hidden doors, allowing the group to search the lighthouse's interior. To their surprise, however, there's absolutely nothing inside it except for a spiral staircase leading upward. We're almost at the top, you have not found a single thing. Dolphin, is treasure scent tinkling? Nah, I think the treasure's higher up. I'm sure it's are pointing further upward as well. Therefore, what we're looking for must be at the top of the lighthouse. And so, the group arrived at the summit of the lighthouse. Found no lamp there in the center, only a pillar made of a black, metallic material. First we inspecting it, none other than the two envoys from the Church of the Goddess. Oh Goddess, lend us your wisdom to see through this mystery. Ganji Sawai scooped out a handful of liquid flame from a lantern she brought, smearing it on Pearl's forehead and palms. Pearl then set her size on a particular spot of the pillar and gently touched it with her left hand. The pillar let out a buzzing sound. Countless metallic plates began to shift down and up and split apart, yanking from the spot that she touched. They were like throbbing scales of enormous beasts made of metal. Through the cracks, a red light slipped in and out of view. Oh Goddess, may your light illuminate the path. Ganji Sawai took out another handful of light for a lantern, this time applying it to Pearl's staff. Then Pearl held the staff up and firmly struck the spot she had touched with her hand. The strike from the staff made the metallic plates vanish completely in a burst of flame, revealing an object hidden within the pillar. What the? A metallic ball? Oh, this is it! The mind-blowing treasure! Kylo's eyes. Oh no! Ladies, look out! All metal gone, the metallic sphere, so named Compiler's eyes, lay itself bare. Without any warning, it shot out a dazzling beam of light towards the sky. The beam spelled the enormous night sky hanging above you as the Libertad. It also ignited a ferociousness that blocked out Skelebeasts. Ah! The night sky's barrier is gone! Oh no, look! The Skelebeasts are mental and are coming for us. I understand now. The metal pill in the lighthouse is a device meant to confine Compiler's eyes. Sealing effect for waiting after so many years. That's why the Skelebeasts were drawn to it. Now it's still completely undone, they've begun rampaging. Lime and San Martino are still out there fighting. They're going to be surrounded any minute now. We have to hurry and help them. I'll call in supporting fire. We should probably split up. The rest of you, go and help those two. We'll stay for a ritual to reseal Compiler's eyes. If accessible, the Skelebeasts should have left no reason to attack this place. They'll be gone before long. But be quick about it. Girls, follow me. Amidst a veritable wave of Skelebeasts, Liam and San Martino dashed forward with great courage. The scene feels familiar. It does. Without supporting fire from the island's batteries, this would have been a nightmare. Not so much anymore. We have the upper hand. Our opponents may be numerous, but we just have to stay calm and kill them one at a time. Oi! Lime! San Martino! Someone's throwing monsters into a frenzy! We've come to help you get out of here. Ah, Tempesta. Good timing. See the Lord-class Skelebeasts up ahead? Let's cut it down together. Sorry if I wasn't clear. We come to get you the hell out of here. No time to turn around. Charge it head on. What? Okay, fine. Lime is a very reckless person. Sometimes the game just decides to like be weird and walk out during battles, but everything still seems to be working. I think. Oh no, is this meant to be happening? I think something has gone horribly wrong. Nope, we're still good, I guess. Yeah, sometimes the game will lock up during the middle of the fight, but it seems it hasn't finished this time. Amidst the booming explosion, the colossal Lord-class Skelebeasts sank beneath the waves. Following this, the man and rampaging other Skelebeasts began to gradually settle down. Seeing their leader defeated, they scattered one by one. It's this time the group realized that the light shining from the great lighthouse was gone again. Phew, seems gone just why sealing ritual worked. Sealing ritual? Ah, well, basically, real fortune briefly explain what happened over at the lighthouse. I see. So it was sealed off. Okay, let's head back. With the compiler's eyes sealed anew, the Skelebeasts that had besieged Islas of Libertad now dispersed. The strange starry sky hanging over the isles also disappeared, along with the veil that once protected them. Bright sunlight washed over the islands now, lifting the haze that hung over them, making it a more comfortable place to live. With this, danger had finally passed. After a grand celebration, everyone resumed their daily routines. That is, until Queen Anne's revenge summoned everyone for a great announcement. Friends, adventurers in search of freedom, comrades in arms, on the dawn of our great victory, I must ask you, do you remember why you first set out for adventure? Fame? Fortune? A life of freedom? For all these reasons and more, perhaps? How did you feel along the way? All of us seek freedom, not bloodshed, but the Federation of Policies has continuously oppressed us. Ever more rules, ever more restrictions, they choose to give us only two options. You can either be subservient in the Federation of Policies to use their behest and discard at their convenience. You can let the rules tighten around our necks like a noose, little by little, and let them bring us for all we're worth. As for me, I don't like either option. So I choose not to monopolize Islas of Libertad for myself. I invited you all to come and share in their bounty. The results speak for themselves, don't you think? We are strong. Before our combined might, even hordes of monsters are dust in the wind. For our combined might, the Federation of Policies and the Church of the Goddess cannot deny us sovereignty. Yes, we have lost the curtain of stars that guides us as a result of our battle. Let that symbolize the freedom to make a new path, but anyone who craves liberty be free to come and join us. These are the Islas of Libertad. Just as I named them, they are home for all who yearn for freedom from oppression. They will become our new polis, the archipelago of Libertypolis. Thus, I hereby declare the establishment of Libertypolis, a nation for all adventurers who desire freedom. All those who love liberty and are willing to abide by our laws, welcome and honored citizens of our free state. So is, Federation of Policies basically East India Trading Company? The crowd stirred. Sailors who used the Liberty were naturally overjoyed. There are others who felt it necessary to speak up, especially Lime. Queen revenge. Have you lost your mind? The Federation of Policies won't stand with this act. They certainly won't acknowledge the sovereignty of an illegal polis. You're making an enemy of the entire Federation, you know. Don't let them be my enemy. I never asked anyone for permission to establish a free state, least of all the corrupt Federation of Policies. Since you contributed to our victory, I'll consider you a guest for now, and I'll let that remark slide. Of course, you're more than welcome to a reward based on your contributions. Does that sound fair? Not interested. That's all, we'll be leaving now. Goodbye. Watch yourselves, sailors of the Vengeful Queen. As expected, the Nebula Guardians departed without delay. Queen Anne's revenge then turned her attention to the Church's fleet, who watched on in silence. The Church simply doesn't meddle in Interpolis affairs. The Federation formally acknowledges your sovereignty, you will naturally become our allies. If they do not, well, things take a good turn. Well, I won't detain you. I'm well aware of the Church's contributions to the success of our war effort. Would you like a token of gratitude before you leave? I heard you gifted a small island to everyone that came to the isle. Is that right? What if you were to offer one to the Church as well? Building a temple on you, the land would offer direct aid to those in need. It may serve as a useful marketing tool in the future. I have to apologize, but as I alluded to before, we only welcome those who love freedom. That will exclude the clergy of the Church and the Goddess. You may request something else. They would ask that you allow us to take the ancient relic back to the Church for proper storage and care. As you're well aware, the seal on the relic must be reinforced regularly, and only the Church can perform the sealing ritual. If neglected, the seal will eventually weaken and attract monster hordes yet again. You had that god's-level relic, didn't you? I understand it's very important to you. Let Becca danger in our hands. Take it. Thank you very much. Incidentally, about the reward you intend to give to the Nebula Guardians, may I deliver it to them in your stead? They start their fair share of casualties in these past few days' conflict. Lime refused to have stubborn pride. She'll be in a very difficult position if she returns home empty-handed. Our Judo's the sweetest. Be my guest, make them owe you one. We have no shortage of treasure, so load some up onto your ships before you go. Thank you. We're prepared to depart at once. After successful negotiations with the Church, Commander Van shifted her focus to the Tempesta fleet. Royal Fortune, do you support the establishment of Libertypolis? Huh? Me? Well, I think everyone knows how the Federation of Policies has treated you. They've only gotten more overbearing. It's good to have a safe haven like this. But, you know, managing a city-state takes more than just passion. Of course. That's why I intended to craft our laws based on the Tempesta Code. Say what? For those who love freedom, all we need is a basic level of common understanding and rules. Is that right, everyone? The crowd cheered in response. Let's drink the night away, everyone. To the birth of Libertypolis. Cheers! Oh, cheers. Cheers! Whatever future may hold, on this day is Libertad where all feast and revel. The establishment of Libertypolis marked the first chapter of a new age of Federation history. The end?